Okay, last game of the season. It's very cold here till very late. Fan roundup. Let me ask you this question. What do you rate the season out of 10?
Yeah, man, I have to rate the season 8 out of 10. Today was my first Arsenal game in my life at the Emirates.
Wow.
And having 5 goals, I traveled all the way here from South Africa. It was absolutely incredible. The season has been an 8, and I only see next season getting better if we recruit the right players. So, really excited for that.
Okay, 8. I like that. That's a good start. What do you rate the season out of
10? 8 as well.
Yep.
We could have won a trophy. It's a bit disappointing how the season has ended, and like we gave up. It looked like we gave up. I think the season, Xhaka cost us the league in Liverpool when he rolled up the fans when he pushed Arnold.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? That game. We think
I
that game.
I love Xhaka. He's been a great player this season. Been phenomenal, but.
Draws. There was injuries in there. You think that's the moment?
Yeah, but I think that's where it started. The downfall, because you had West Ham after we drew 2-2. We were 2-0 up. Then we obviously drew to Southampton. We're 3-1 down. But all in all, I think it's been a kind of successful season. I just wish we'd have won the league. I wish we'd have just got there. The final hurdle was there, and we just didn't complete it. But next season, I think we'll win the league. Rise Caicedo in the summer, Cancelo, prolific goal scorer, we'll be fine.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me ask you, what do you rate the season out of 10?
I would rate it an 8, representing the fans from Switzerland.
Big up.
Yeah, so it's an 8. It's been a good season. I mean, 93% of the time we were on top of the league, and it made us have so many good moments. Like you said before, the place was rocking, so I'm happy. I just think that now we have to have the elite mentality, and go for the right players, and hopefully next year we might win the league.
Okay. What do you give the season out of 10?
I say 8 because because we have a good runs, especially throughout the season. Even towards the end, you can see the players was kind of a bit out of steam, and we haven't got lack of winning mentality. So hopefully we can sign some quality players, and hopefully we have a good run next season.
Okay. You, my friend?
Yeah, I'll also go with an 8. And going off the elite mentality next season, I think it's very important that Arsenal treat 4 competitions that they'll have like each individually. There's no more bigger fish to fry, none of this. Like they have to, treat each competition like as its own and make sure they go hard on each one. And it also comes down this summer. Got to go through the transfer window really hard and get players for depth and get players that are like high quality to start in this team for next season, and then they could compete for trophies, which would be very important.
Okay, let me ask you, my friend, what do you rate the season out of 10?
A 10 out of 10, man. A 10 out of 10, man. I'll tell you why, okay? We were not ever going to compete for number 1, but we were competing for number 1 this year. From nowhere. We were trying to make top 4 for the last how many years?
Yeah, it's been 7 years.
Right?
7 years,
And we were trying to win this year, man. Like, what a journey that's been, though. So for me, 10 out of 10. This is also my first match. I've been supporting them for 20 years.
Yep.
This is the first game I've come to. It's amazing, man.
10 out of 10. Thank
10
you.
out of
Big
10,
up, man.
man.
Big up. 10 out of 10. I think that's a bit way too high, but that's his own experience, and I get that.
Mom.
And he says happy birthday to his mum. But you, my friend, what do you rate the season out of 10?
I'm freezing my ass off, but it was a hot season generally for Arsenal. I ain't gonna lie. I say an 8, honestly.
Yeah?
I say an 8. Given the progress and how far we've come from last season before, just missed out on top 4. This season clearly, trounced top 4. The best football we've played, again, across the season has been the best football in England, bar none.
Yeah.
Just the level of the bar that we set, and now we have the expectations of where we can go. We gave ourselves hope over the past 2 seasons of, hey, we're in a good direction. We have direction now. It's about adding the ruthlessness, top level, at every level, honestly. First, KSC, fork up that money. Next level, Edu and all them, recruitment. Get your top players, no second choices. Make sure you get your plan in place. Make sure you have good plans for those plans in case something falls through. Keep going. Arteta, he needs to learn, in-game management, certain things, be more ruthless with, switching players and not putting too much trust in people like, maybe Rob Holding, maybe Kiwior could have put it earlier this season, stuff like that. And down to the players, man, just be more ruthless, man. I need people put through like tombstone pile driver glass tables like today, like 5-0.
Yeah.
I need if you can put them to the sword, put them to the sword. We need more dominant, ruthless performances from everything.
Okay. So an 8. Let me end with you, Denny. 8 out of 10 from most people. What do you rate the season?
I'll say 8 out of 10, based on the fact that we were never tipped to even finish in the top 4, top 6. But the way that we've performed, the football that we played at the Emirates has been scintillating, yeah? Absolutely vintage. And if you look at how long we were top of the league for 93%, the only disappointment was throwing away cup competitions that could have benefited us. You know, being a big club of that elite mentality, we should be going for the FA Cup. That is our trophy. Why haven't we gone for that seriously? The Carabao Cup, we could have done a run in that. We could have done a run in the Europa League, and it's a shame that we went out. And as for the league, the only reason why we bottled it, yeah, squad depth got the better of us, yeah. We knew if we dropped Saka, the same quality of level is not going to come in and do the job that Saka does. Martinelli, you can't drop him because the same quality of level ain't going to do the same. If you look at Man City, they can drop De Bruyne and bring in Bernardo Silva. Haaland can be dropped for Alcaraz. We need that great problem. And if we're going to have that great problem, this summer, we need to spend a hell of a lot more than 200 million.
Okay, well, that's he's right. Just quickly, we're going to round up there, but 8 was the general consensus. So if we won the league, what do you lot give it?
10.
Okay, so because you're all saying 10 if we won the league. So how the hell did you get to 9?
Because we fell off at the end.
Okay.
I feel like we didn't show enough fight. We just.
So as a collective, so just to end, so if we won the league, you'd say 10. Everyone's kind of said 8. So, but how do you get to 9? Did you get to 9 if we
Cup final.
If we got to a cup final as well?
Trophy,
Okay.
Yeah, trophy. FA Cup.
So winning it, if we won it though, winning the trophy or winning the league?
Winning the league, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But then how do you get? So you get into 9 is what? Just get into a final of a cup? Okay. That's fair. Just that is a summary. I just want to make sure we made it clear. 8 out of 10 is the general consensus. If we won a trophy or got to a final, that wasn't Premier League. That's a 9. But next year, let's hope I hear you all saying 10 out of 10 seasons and we have a Premier League trophy. Let us know your season ratings below. Take care. Good night.
Welcome back to the Forever Arsenal podcast.
Black, white, young, old, Lee's on there. Disabled, abled, man. But it doesn't.
Smith Rowe didn't get a minute yesterday. Not a minute that needs minutes. Where's he going to get his minutes from now? Get your notifications on, ladies and gentlemen. Tactical's out tomorrow.
I think the idea of Mesut Ozil was better than the actual reality of Ozil at Arsenal.
Your mic, help turn your camera off.
For the audio listeners, Lee's in pieces. Lee's in pieces.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.